8:52. If you've been looking for a meaningful way to give back in your own community, well, listen up. Highland Hospital is looking for volunteers.
Just a couple hours a week can make a really big difference for patients and staff. Joining us now with more on some opportunities, we have Kim Hules, Manager of Volunteer Services at Highland Hospital. Thanks so much for coming in today. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it too.
Let's get right into it. Tell us about the volunteer program. Some people may be completely unfamiliar.
Yeah, so at Highland Hospital, we invite anyone who's 18 and older to come to learn more about our volunteer opportunities. We have some information sessions coming up. We really rely on volunteers to help do two things in our hospital. They help us make Highland Hospital the best place for our patients to receive care, and they help us to make Highland Hospital the best place for staff to work. We can't do either of those things without volunteers, so it's so important that we get the word out, and those information sessions are a great opportunity for people to learn more.
So when someone shows up at one of these information sessions, they walk in, they've signed up and registered, they learn about the opportunities. What opportunities are presented to them? What sort of duties can they expect when they walk in for their first day of volunteer work?
Yeah, so at the information session, we talk a lot about Highland Hospital, the volunteer program, what they can expect from us, what we expect from them, and we talk about those opportunities. So some of our departments are just looking for extra help, doing things like greeting patients, getting them checked in, maybe walking around offering people an extra warm blanket, an extra pillow. But then we have some really unique programs too. So two of our newest programs are mobility volunteers and care volunteers. So mobility is a great program. Volunteers work with our physical therapy staff, and they become cheerleaders for our patients. So patients who have to do some physical therapy homework, the volunteers go in and, "Hi, Mrs. Smith, how are you today? I see you're supposed to walk for 5 minutes. Let's get up and get moving. I'll walk with you." So it's just that person that can help motivate them, be a cheerleader, help hold them accountable. It helps them recover sooner and go home sooner. And then our care volunteers, it stands for Compassion and Respect for Everyone, and it's simply a visitation program. So some of our patients are in the hospital for a long time. They maybe don't have family in the area, or they don't have someone who can come in and visit with them every day. So this is a volunteer who can go in, sit and chat, play a card game, do a word puzzle together. It brightens their day and just brings that extra bit of sunshine.
Well, and those, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but those bonds, those connections that those patients are making can often be life-saving.
Yes. Yes.
Which is really remarkable.
Yeah, and it goes both ways. A lot of our volunteers, especially the newer ones, keep telling me they're doing something wrong because they are getting back so much more than they're giving. So it really helps on both sides. It helps volunteers. It's something to do. It's something to break up the week. I mean, 4 hours a week, that's all it takes. And it's really fun and exciting. You get to meet new people, try new things, and you're really making a difference in the lives of our patients.
And I imagine a lot of people think that they have to have some kind of experience with healthcare, but that's not the case at all. It really just being a nice person.
A nice person, yeah. We need people who are outgoing and friendly, who can take a little initiative, don't mind, seeing what's needed on a patient floor and helping and pitching in, grabbing an extra box of tissues when the person ran out, things like that. So really no experience is necessary, and we provide training. I make sure that everyone is prepared for their job and that they are finding the best fit for them. I want to set volunteers up for success, so I do take the time to meet with each person individually to make sure that I find out about their skills, their interests, their experience, and no experience is necessary. So I really make sure that we match people up with the right volunteer fit.
I think it's important for anybody sitting at home contemplating whether or not you want to volunteer. That means you probably should, because there's something in you pushing you toward that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. When is the next informational session people can sign up for?
So we have 2 information sessions coming up next week, and then 2 the first week in February. They're an hour each, right at Highland Hospital. We do have a QR code on a website where they can choose the one that fits their schedule, all for the same information. And we hope to see more people there.
Terrific.
Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming in today. We appreciate it.
I appreciate it too. Thanks.
Time right now is 8:57. Much more to get to this morning on ARC Rochester.
We're back on the other side of the break.
In today's Political Pulse, cracking down on the rising cost of auto insurance in New York State. How Governor Kathy Hochul's latest proposed budget is tackling the issue and what it could mean for you. I speak to an insurance expert to break it down. That's coming up in our 9 o'clock hour. Arc Rochester returns after this. On this Friday Eve, it's January 22nd. Thanks for sticking with us on Arc Rochester. I'm Abby Fridman.
And I'm Dan Schrack. That is meteorologist Marty Snyder back with us once again to give us a check of the forecast. Before that, though, we're getting the answer to weather trivia. Where you've got the muddy paws or frozen frosty paws. What are
Frosty
we calling
paws. I think we're calling it snowy paws today.
Snowy
yeah.
paws forecast,
Got the
and then the
snow.
full forecast. So you got a
everything
lot.
for you. Got a storm to talk about for the weekend.
Boy,
Yeah, a little bit
okay.
of everything. So,
Take it away.
Like I said, you got a lot of winter talk, a lot of the snow on the roads that we're talking about. Let's go to summer. That's our trivia question for today. We're going to more of a summer-like theme. We want to talk about thunder and lightning. Here's the question. What is the fear of thunder and lightning called? And here are all your choices there. I actually noticed I dropped a... oh, you know what? Actually, I think it... no, that is correct. I had to correct the first one. I had a typo in there. One of my rare
boy.
typos. So I had to fix it
gosh.
online. So
Did you have an extra letter in that very long word?
I missed the first O. So I called it anchrophobia, or anchrophobia, but it's anchorophobia.
I'm
I'm not even sure how you pronounce it.
I think there's an umlaut over that O.
Could be. Yeah, that was our trivia from previous day.
What was it, a diaceros?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's it.
I never knew we had those. But so here are your answers, possible answers that people gave. C, looks like a very common one. Cheryl, Amy, Lisa, Eva, and Richard all
what
guessing
was C?
That was astrophobia.
Okay. Listen, I'll jump on board.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Astrology up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dealing with something overhead. at
Something
least,
overhead,
yeah.
exactly.
So let's see. Survey says It
There
is
we go.
astrophobia. I don't know if you can read all of them, but I put all the definitions at the bottom. So the first one, the one that I can't spell correctly, that's the fear of wind. The second one, nephophobia, is the fear of clouds. And C, the third one, astrophobia, that's the fear of thunder and lightning. And the last one, I just made that one.
You made it up?
Yeah, luminant, light.
Wow.
I figured light, would throw that in. I always thought astro was stars.
Yeah.
So that would have thrown me. I learned something myself on this one.
What is the fear of snow?
Arachnophobia.
That's spiders.
Yeah, that's actually I should have used that one. I think that was one that I passed by and didn't use that one.
That's how
Is that? There probably is.
Definitely.
I
If
get
there's
some
a fear
anxiety
of
when
like
it-
wind or clouds.
Yeah, then there's definitely.
Clouds.
Definitely that. Yeah.
Director Nick, he's afraid of the clouds.
Yes.
That's
We all are
Rory.
at some point, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll go from that to our pet picture for the day. We'll do our muddy paws. I think we're calling it snowy paws. I don't know what we decided on. Yeah, our snowy paw outlook.
Look at
I don't have the
this.
kitty's name, but looks like Kitty is all dressed up in buffalo gear there.
We'll call her Snowball.
Yeah,
Love it.
ready for next season.
Well, and like we're spiking the camp. Listen, again, I'm just going to say, Terry Pagula, you might want to pick the cat to be the head coach.
That's it. Poor Kitty. Poor everyone in this situation. Yeah, poor us. But yeah, we have wet paws over these next few days. One of those cases where, yeah, there's going to be snow on the ground. So when the paws come inside the house, it all melts, and we're going to be dealing with that. And here's what we have on the roads. The good news about the roads is for many areas, especially from Rochester westward, what you see down on the roads and on the ground is what you're going to get out of this system. And believe it, we're on East Ave. Not quite sure where we are right now. Looks like we have green signs. So we're outside of the city at this point. So not sure where we ended up, but it kind of is the theme of seeing some of that snow on the roads. But you can see that burst of snow. It is drawing to the east. So areas like Wayne County getting into that burst of snow right now. Even the southern part of Monroe County, you get into, say, down towards Mendon, Victor, East Bloomfield, even across the line over into northern Livingston County, Avon, Geneseo seeing some of that, and even down into Wyoming County seeing the very western fringe of that. So again, it's going to move through rapidly. Not going to be a long-term issue, but yeah, causing at least some travel challenges for the short term. We'll fall through the 20s for temperatures, and there you can see that view has actually improved a lot since what we showed probably a half hour ago. So at least we're seeing that view from Rochester looking westward improving. Still in the latest observation at the airport, still some moderate snow being reported, but that's going to change over the upcoming observations. Temperatures right now, mostly in the 20s, 31 in Dansville, 30 in South Bristol, a few 30s kind of scattered in there, but we're going to see these numbers start to drop back a little bit as we go through the day. Maybe a couple breaks of sun along the way, but in general, a lot of cloud cover. Down into Wyoming County, could see that snow last a little longer, could see another few inches of snow today, more tonight. That's that lake effect band from Lake Erie that we're going to monitor. And then we'll have to watch closer to Rochester as some of that lake effect from Lake Ontario drifts in and a little closer to Rochester over the longer term. So tomorrow, I think that may be an issue for that time frame. And as far as future snow goes, notice those numbers keep coming down since we're already seeing that snow on the ground. Not going to be a huge amount additional, but especially down into Wyoming County, Bristol Hills, those could be a couple focus points for some of that lake effect from Lake Erie. So still do have that lake snow warning for Wyoming County, and in general for the entire area. That's the winter storm watch for the longer term. That's for Sunday, going into Sunday night. It could be a significant area-wide snow. This is the storm that we're talking about in the national media. You're hearing a lot about it. We'll keep you updated on it as it becomes a little more clear what the impact will be here. But it does look like a pretty good amount of snow out of it. Still have to iron out the details as far as the exact amounts on it. But today, 30 for a high. We're pretty much there now. We're going to drop back from that number. 14, 7, and 14 for highs for the next few days. So just some very cold air. Wind chills down below zero for a lot of that time frame. And even as temperatures come up a little bit next week, still it's going to be teens to near 20 for a high. So overall, just a really cold setup for the longer term, even after temperatures try to recover a little bit.
Yeah. It's got to be stressful for you guys to go from the heat of summer and, twiddling your thumbs back there, no offense, to this.
Right. And I was kind of stressed yesterday because, I knew this is coming up. So I'm like, okay, what do I need to do to prepare? Went out to the barn, took a look at the tractor. One of the tires is flat. And a tractor with a loader on it that I use for the snow. So I'm like, okay, you need to take care of that. And luckily, I was able to get that taken care of yesterday.
Oh, you did get that done?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Just had to play around with it to get the bead to seal, and it worked.
So we've got the driveway will have to be handled today.
Oh, driveway, we're just going to leave that.
We're just going to leave
We're
it.
driving over it?
Driving over it.
Yeah, that's the way to do
That's
it.
what the four-wheel drive's for. Yeah. But I'm just a little concerned about Sunday. It's
Yeah.
just one of those things where, as everyone knows, we don't like to scare people around here, but it's one of those things where you just want to be prepared. There is a significant amount of snow that potentially could be coming during that time frame, and just make sure you make some good choices now. Get the groceries, get things ready, just in case we see that large amount of snow, which looks pretty probable at this point.
Well, my friend, this weekend, stay indoors and just relax, okay?
What do we have here? Oh,
Stick around.
It's Dan's stress ball.
Oh, great. Thank you.
We've got a lot more to come right here on Arc Rochester, including when we come back, we're learning more about a way you can get out in nature this weekend.
And don't forget, watch us on the go wherever you are. We're streaming live right now on the 13 Wham YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. We'll be right back.
(9:12) this Thursday morning. This weekend, Genesee Country Village and Museum is inviting families to take part in a special hike through the wintry woods for the upcoming Owl Moon.
Yeah, the nighttime event celebrates one of nature's most mysterious creatures. For more, we're joined now by Carrie Earhart, the director of the Nature Center and Youth Programs. Carrie, thanks so much for coming in.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
This is really, really cool. So give us kind of the backstory here for why you guys are doing this event.
All right. So we've done this event for quite a while. I can't remember exactly when it was founded, but it was founded from a children's book called Owl Moon by Jane Yolen, which, interestingly enough, a couple of her daughter, the book was written for her daughter, Heidi. A couple of her friends came on my tour last week, which was amazing. Wow. And they're also authors, children's book authors. Yeah, it was based on that book, and which is about owling, which is the practice of going out, calling owls, and trying to find them in the woods, or just hiking through the woods on a quiet evening and trying to locate an owl or hear them. Look up in the trees and see.
For somebody at home who is considering this or thinks this is interesting, should they have had any owling experience?
Oh, no, not at all.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, our owl experts, our naturalists, are the tour guides. So they'll take you through, they're going to give you all the information you've ever wanted to know about owls, so much information. They can barely keep it in their heads. And they will show you around. You actually get to meet some owls while you're there. Wild Wings Inc. brings some owls into our meeting center. And then we have some activities because we're expecting some cold weather this weekend. So if you aren't really up for the braving of the quite cold temperatures. We'll do some indoor activities this weekend too, and that's with our naturalist Chris Kieber, who is a former zoologist. So she's pretty amazing.
Who's that?
That's Odette. This is Odette. She teaches you a mating dance, which is pretty cool, right?
Wow.
Love it.
So you guys have done this for a handful of years now.
Yeah.
I imagine you get a good turnout, which is why you keep doing it year
Yes.
after year. What's kind of the community's response to it?
So amazing, even in this cold weather. Some of our programs are already full. We have some sold out tickets on Saturday for sure, so people are ready and willing to brave the cold and the ice and the snow. So it's just loved. We have lots of people that come back year after year from all over, as far as Buffalo, Rochester area, and I'm from Warsaw, so I'll be there.
I'm wondering, are families going to learn any sort of skills that they could potentially take away? So next weekend or the weekend after, when they're sitting out on the deck, maybe because we're making snowmen, we can call owls in our own backyard, or learn how to learn some skills to take on the hike with us.
Certainly.
Yeah?
We do some owl calls, which is typically the best way to get an owl to come to you, and we'll teach you a little bit about what they sound like, so you can try and attempt that yourself, or show you some apps on your phone that you might be able to use to call those owls in.
Very cool.
Excellent. And how long is this walk in general for parents with little kids? I'm sure they're trying to plan accordingly.
Right. So the hike itself is about 45 minutes. We will probably do them a little bit shorter this time around if we do have the smaller kids. And then, like I said, we have some indoor programs that we'll be doing just in case those kids don't want to be outside.
Any registration required, or just show up?
We do require that you register ahead of time so that we know, but you can do that right on our website, gcv.org, and you can get your tickets on there, and yeah.
Fantastic.
And we'll know you're coming.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much for your time today.
My
we really
pleasure.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
And of course, we'll put all this information for you over on foxrochester.com.
9:16 this morning. Don't go anywhere. When we return, Stephanie Joseph is here breaking down some of our top political headlines.
We have the Political Pulse coming up next.
It's time for a political pulse check here on ARC Rochester. We're taking a look at another component of Governor Hochul's $260 billion proposed budget. Hochul first mentioned cracking down on rising auto insurance rates in her State of the State address last week. She says fraud is a major driver of higher premiums. According to her office, there were more than 1,700 staged crashes in the state, making it the second highest in the country for incidents of staged fraud. Hochul is proposing several reforms, including criminal penalties and $2 million for state police to investigate scammers. Earlier this week, the budget director noted this as a component of the governor's affordability agenda.
Auto insurance premiums, no matter where you are in the state of New York, have really blossomed in the last 5 years, and it's time to intervene.
To help break down what this could mean for you and your insurer, I'm joined by David Kirst, the manager of insurance sales and operations at our regional AAA. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you for having me on today.
Absolutely. I want to get right into this topic. Speaking about fraud specifically, I believe the governor also released statistics about more than 30,000 incidents of suspected motor vehicle fraud being also reported in 2023, that being a record high. How much of that plays into the premium price? Is there a percentage?
It's a large percentage with that. On average, they're saying it's about $300 per year that are being added to the average insured because of this fraud.
Wow. And when it comes to the price or how soon that anyone who gets insurance, auto insurance, is feeling that, how soon would that impact come along? Is that in the next month, for example, or does it take some time?
You're going to see this take time. Anytime you're having a proposed legislation change on how things are being done, you're going to see this phased into effect over the next probably several years. The government's going to change a few things, and it's going to take a little bit to trickle down to the insurance carriers themselves. So it's going to be still a little while before individuals see this change in their pockets.
And I know that the governor also mentioned some other reforms. Another element there was what insurers themselves can do. She had noted that there were time constraints in how much time you have to investigate and then report fraud, it being 30 days. So she wants there to be more time. What would that allow for insurance providers to be able to do if more time is allotted?
Yeah, so that's going to be able to give them, be able to deep dive into these. Right now, they're only looking at cases of obvious fraud, things that really jump out at them. This is going to give them a little bit extra time to take a look at some of those other smaller things of fraud and hopefully investigate them a little bit as well. The nice thing is, though, that she also did put into this a 2% interest payment on payments to insureds if there is a delay in payments to the actual insurance victims here.
And what goes into investigating suspected fraud, for example? How do insurers make sure that they're able to get ahead of cases like these?
Well, there's a lot of different factors that are going to go into this because there are certain types of frauds like stage accidents. There's some medical fraud that goes into this where someone may go to the doctors with fake injuries and, be able to bill insurance companies that way. So there's going to be so many different variables that go into this. It's hard to really say, but this is just going to give them more times because of the so many different types of fraud that's being perpetrated on New York State drivers and insurance companies.
And I'm also wondering, another element in this proposal is that the governor wants to crack down on anyone who may be trying to get payouts, but they may have non-economic damages as a result, or may be mostly at fault. What sort of role or what factors into how insurers would be looking at that?
So right now, people are able to claim additional things like what they're calling pain and suffering and be able to get large sums of money based on that. And what the governor's proposed to do is limit those if you were committing a crime during the cause of the accident, or it was an accident that you were deemed mostly at fault in. So it's going to limit some of those additional payouts beyond just the medical bills. So right now, a person can be driving drunk, get into an accident, and be able to receive large compensations from the insurance carrier. So she's looking to cut down on anything like that, where if you're committing a crime, if you're doing something that you're not supposed to be doing while you get into this accident, it's going to limit, you're still going to get your medical bills covered, but you're not going to be able to get those large settlements from the insurance company afterwards.
And I know that we've talked about the impact on premiums, but what would the savings potentially look like for insurers?
Well, the insurers, like we said, they could be saving up to $300 a year once all of this goes into effect. Now, this is going to take several years to go in, but so there are some things that everyone can do in the meantime. There's defensive driving courses. There are good student discounts. There's a lot of discounts you want to make sure that you're taking advantage of currently, and also taking it, contacting us here at AAA or any of the other brokers to make sure that they're shopping you around and make sure you're finding the best possible rates. We are seeing some rates going down slightly now from some of our insurance carriers. So it's a good time to take a look and make sure that you've reviewed your insurance recently.
I'm so glad that you brought up incentives. I want to ask you really quickly. She had mentioned one element being that there could be a reward for anyone who uses like a smartphone device, for example, to be able to track and make sure that they are maintaining a good driving record. Does AAA have something similar?
A lot of the carriers that we work with do have certain things like that. These are telematics devices that are going to be able to track your driving and reward those good drivers with that. They take a little bit of time to go through and record everything. Tons of things go into this depending on when you drive, if you're driving in rush hour a lot, how fast you start, how fast you brake. All those things go into this, and what you can see is up to a 30% discount on your auto insurance rates if you are, deemed a good driver with that.
All right, great to know. David, thank you so much for joining me this morning.
Thank you very much.
And be sure to stay with ARC Rochester for your top political headlines. We are back after this.
(9:27) this Thursday morning. Thanks for sticking with us here on ARC Rochester. It's time now for a reporter recap, and today we're taking a trip back in time when a devastating fire left a hole in the heart of the Finger Lakes Village.
13 WAM's Carly Miner returned to the village of Ovid to learn more about how the community is piecing their lives back together.
Life for Kelsey Thorne looks a lot different now compared to last year.
It's been a year later, so a year of a lot of flashbacks sometimes. I can't hear fire trucks or fire alarms now. They scare me.
1 year ago Wednesday, a fire broke out inside Thorne's apartment above the Big M, destroying an entire block in the village of Ovid.
It's been a struggle. PTSD and anxiety is something that, you shouldn't take lightly. I will admit, after the fire, I had to go seek a lot of help because I did blame myself a lot. And it was to the point where I didn't want to live, I won't lie.
The fire turned a building that once contained homes and businesses to ash and rubble.
Well, the landscape certainly has changed, and that's probably been the hardest thing. I think we all try to avoid that area as much as because it's just so hard to see.
Sue Sorrencione and her family have owned the Big M for more than 5 decades. She says the store was a staple for the community and was the only grocery store in the village.
Looking at pictures, looking at our memories, and seeing how quickly that just was ended, it's been very emotional because it's just so hard to see.
I'm told the devastation didn't stop after the fire.
All the water running off down into the properties behind the Big M, into people's basements, and a lot of the water, because it froze, it didn't thaw out till like February, March. So people's basements were fine until the thaw started happening, and all of a sudden their basements started flooding.
Those directly impacted thanking the community for their support throughout the year.
With the community, I was able to get back up on my feet. I still struggle with some things, I won't lie, but with the outreach of people that still reach out, it's amazing.
We miss being a part of the community, and but the financial support and what people did for the people that lost their employment, their livelihoods, their homes, I mean, it was just amazing, and I'm forever grateful for that.
Carly Miner joins us now for more on this story, all playing out in Ovid 1 year ago yesterday. Hard to believe, first, that it was a year ago, but I want to get into the cause, if we can, for just a moment. Because initially there were reports that it was a phone charger that was plugged in at Kelsey's apartment, and I can't, that level of anger that she carried, for so long. It's devastating.
It is. And she kind of talked about it in her interview, just kind of giving like a PSA to everyone. If you have anxiety, PTSD, whatever you may be, suffering from, just to get help. Clearly in there, you can tell she has been struggling, and just the cause. I know the sheriff in the fire department once said, it was maybe the phone charger. They did cite the apartment owner in there, that she did see smoke coming from the wall where the outlet was, but it was later determined that they couldn't find a cause, and that they don't know what it was so far as of today, and I don't know if we'll ever know.
It is one of those stories where you see the video and you think to yourself, gosh, I cannot believe that was the reality for everybody there. I mean, the town of Ovid and the surrounding community just completely shocked and devastated. What comes next for them here?
Yeah, so I talked with the mayor yesterday, and they are working. They actually just created a new development committee within the last few months for this, and they're looking at different businesses, different potential places to be there, but it hasn't been set in stone. They are looking for towards the rebuilding process, but so far right now it is still up in the air.
Yeah, the images from that morning, really incredible. And one of the things I do want to point out, because I think it's important to point out, but also you think to yourself, how? No one was injured in that.
It's remarkable.
That was an entire city block that went up.
Yep.
Really incredible.
There was a grocery store, 5 local businesses, and about 15 to 20 people displaced from the apartments. Yeah.
It really is. It's sad.
Look at that.
A year later, and it doesn't stop being devastating. Yeah, and that's what it looks like now.
One of the silver linings here is in the days and weeks after that fire, the level of effort and community support that was shown among different villages and communities across the greater Rochester, Finger Lakes region. People stepped up like nobody's business, and it speaks volumes to who we are.
I'm just thinking of the morning after all of this happened. We were talking about it here on this show, and right away, people were saying, I have clothes that I can donate. I have furniture that I can donate to the people who lost their apartments. Here's how I can help. Here's how I can contribute. Here are meals, whatever you need. Yeah, really, amazing how everybody came together there.
And Sue Sorrencione that we talked with, she owned the Big M. And she even talked about, it kind of was a blessing in disguise. Obviously a lot of trauma, a lot of everything just happening at once and it all just going up. But she said kind of the blessing of it all was learning how much and how connected the community really is, even still today. She said that they still go out to lunch, with the community and stuff like that. Employees from the Big M, they all still stay connected and just support one another. And just being such a small town, I mean, even the mayor said everyone knows everyone, but that's kind of the blessing of it, is everyone does know everyone and everybody's there to help everybody.
Listen, sometimes it takes an earthquake to know, you have to hold on to your loved ones.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what it takes.
Absolutely.
Carly, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Time right now, 9:34. Much more to get to this morning on Arc Rochester. When we come back, a look at some of the stories that have people talking on this Friday Eve.
Yeah, trending now. Hey, and don't forget, you can take us on the go wherever you are. Arc Rochester streaming live right now on the 13 WHAM YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. Stick around. We're back after this.
Time to see what's trending on this Friday Eve. We'll start off with a new date opportunity just in time for Valentine's Day.
Sign me up, baby. The bakery chain Insomnia Cookies is hosting their first ever date night.
February 12th and 13th, they're offering pairs, specifically Insomnia Rewards members, the ability to dine in select bakeries by making a reservation.
Couples can savor the ultimate date night package with a $30 prefix menu that features a 6-pack of cookies, 3 decadent dipping sauces, and 2... Oh. Seriously?
Seriously.
2 bottles of milk.
Wow. Insomnia Cookies will also offer seasonally inspired treats like the Red Velvet Cookies and Cream Brookie and the Red Velvet Cheesecake Classic.
They need a liquor license so they can serve some champagne. The Valentine's reservations are only available in select cities, including Atlanta, New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, and Toronto.
For the first time, or rather for the first ever limited reservations, those can be booked on the Insomnia Cookies website while spots last.
Did you get us a reservation, Ashley?
I don't know you guys' plans for Valentine's Day. I couldn't make that call
Well,
for you.
good thing this is not on Valentine's Day. It's on the 12th and 13th.
But you're going to be here.
Are we? No. The 12th is a Friday.
Yeah.
We can make a little trip.
14th
to
is a
NYC.
Saturday. 13th is a Friday.
Yeah, so you guys are
You're
going to
right, Friday the 13th. I'll be busy. I celebrate privately on Friday the 13th.
Is that Friday the 13th?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, it is. It is. So we'll have to do it on Thursday.
All right, works
Okay.
for me. It's
All
fine.
right.
It's
Make
fine.
the reservation. Let's move along now to a grown man showing some childish behavior while on a flight.
A video on Instagram is going viral after showing a food fight that erupted aboard a Southwest Airlines flight.
This is why we can't have anything nice. According to video, the male passenger had a meltdown because he thought another man was flirting with his wife. So what did he do? Acted like an adult and threw his leftover pizza at the other passenger.
The wild clip shows a Southwest airline hostess confronting the culprit, saying, "There is no excuse, so I'm telling you, you have to get off."
The video goes on to show the offended man try to reason with other passengers, saying, if your wife's over there talking to another dude, you're just going to sit there and take it?
The flight attendant attempts to de-escalate the situation, but to no avail. The man continues to spew expletives.
Once he threw his leftovers, authorities escorted him off the plane.
The other passenger who had the food thrown at him was seen keeping the food, looking through it, and offering the man's leftover fries to other passengers.
That is like a boss move.
Yeah, that's smooth.
I'm full. You guys hungry?
Yeah.
People in the comments were appalled and embarrassed with how this man acted, saying, this is toxic masculinity.
It's wild behavior.
That's what it is.
That's insane.
It's wildly inappropriate behavior.
I'll tell you what I'd do, though. If I was the guy that had the food thrown at me,
Uh-huh.
I'd look over at the girl who I was, accused of flirting with, and I'd be like, listen, when you're ready to break up with him, give me a call.
Yeah.
Like, honestly.
I'd have said, listen, I'm not hungry, are you? And offered the pizza to her.
Win me over right away.
Right? Here's some floor pizza.
I mean, it was his wife. Wouldn't you be so embarrassed? I would.
100%.
I'd be like, I'm not getting off the flight.
Yeah.
Like,
you can go.
See ya.
I'm staying.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? She's probably in Punta Cana right now, taking scuba lessons from some young stud.
What?
Right?
You just made that up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
It's probably true. And I hope she's flirting her heart out. Let's move along to a new restaurant that's serving up dishes for all true crime fans.
All right, so the nation's very first true crime themed restaurant is opening a second location.
The Final Meal, that's a good name, is a restaurant that offers guests some final meals of some of history's most revealed crimes. Reviled.
Criminals.
Criminals.
The first
I told you.
I know. You're okay, though. You're okay.
I think it happened overnight.
I think it happened overnight. The first location opened last year in, where else but Ohio, and it's become so popular that they have reservations booked months in advance.
The owners announced that they are looking to open their second location, this one in Michigan.
The Final Meal claims on Facebook that they provide a unique dining experience that focuses on serving the last meal requests of infamous names.
One of the restaurant owners is a Michigan native who also owns the Michigan Museum of Horror.
At the last meal, guests can order the same final dishes devoured by serial killers like John Wayne Gacy.
Chicken wings.
Yep. Strawberries, fried shrimp, and French fries. Do you want to know why? Because he used to own a Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Really?
Sure did. Owned, managed. Yeah.
Huh.
Just a little fun fact for you.
I suppose we have different ideas of fun. Ted Bundy. Parmesan steak, loaded steak fries.
Eileen Warros, a cup of black coffee, and a cheeseburger.
Who is she?
I don't have time to get into it.
Okay. They also offer some of the bizarre last meals, including 2 pints of mint chocolate chip ice cream. I'm not mad at that one.
That was Timothy McVeigh, I think.
A bowl of cheese puffs, or even a singular olive.
According to the owner, this will be the only place around where you can actually say the food is really to die for. I feel like this has got your name written all over it. Like you would dine, you would have a membership to this restaurant. You would walk in and they'd say, the regular Abby, and you'd say, yup. Well, I have kind of a confession to make.
You've been?
No, I haven't been. I do have.
You've got a cookbook.
Yeah, it's called the Serial Killer Cookbook, which is how I know those. It was a gift. I got it long ago, like a very long time ago. But with each recipe, it's like it gives you, a summary of those.
Where to hide the arsenic?
What would be my last meal? I don't know. Can it be anything? Can it be anything? Anything. Probably like something. I don't know. What would be yours?
Well, mine gets dark. Can I ask a dark question?
Sure.
What execution process
Oh my God.
am I facing?
Sam, you're just going to die, period.
Why does that matter?
Because I want it to be messy
Ew.
for the cleanup crew.
That's horrible.
deserve it.
I'd go with like
Pizza.
Italian food, probably,
Yeah.
or like Mexican food, tacos.
Joey's
Enchiladas.
Pizzeria, Buffalo Avenue, Niagara Falls, New York, 716-283-3333. That's who I'd call.
You had that memorized from when you were like 8, right?
They were one of the places that I would order lunch from during the summer, and they would deliver it to the
Entire
house.
pizza.
Stick around. When we come back, we're turning up the heat and getting a bit spicy this Thursday.
Yeah, we'll be right back. Welcome back. It may be cold outside, but it is hot in here. This morning, we're all celebrating National Hot Sauce Day.
We certainly are. We decided to celebrate today with a local business, Karma Sauce. You know who they are. They're known for a range of delicious and flavorful hot sauces. One thing I like about Karma Hot Sauce quickly is that it's not just, you're not just putting heat on food. It's flavored heat. And I think that's an important distinction when it comes to hot sauce.
Yeah, we really go for a variety of flavors and local ingredients. And, you know, when I first started doing this, I wouldn't even call it hot sauce. Like, this is pepper sauce, but, you know, but then eventually I came around because, you know, you're kind of fighting the trend. So we're embracing hot sauce as a topic. It's National Hot Sauce Day. And, you know, it's a great time to go out and sample some sauces.
And you guys have grown exponentially over the years. Correct me if I'm wrong. You started in your garage, right?
That's right.
And
yeah.
it was named after your neighbor's dog, right?
Right, yeah. So we had a locavore garden project, and Karma was a puppy at the time, stealing the carrot seeds and spreading them on the lawn. And so we didn't get any carrots, so we used a butternut squash base for the sauce. It was sort of this, okay, we're going to have everything within 50 miles kind of a project. That was back in 2009, I think, yeah.
And it's grown and grown.
Yeah, so out of the garage about 8 years ago, more or less.
And now, how many sauces do you produce?
About 20.
Wow.
Plus some white label and private label stuff as well.
Oh,
Very
Yeah.
good.
okay.
You brought so many of them here today, and when you came in, you said we're gonna do things a little different this time around. We're gonna try hot sauces on some unique, I don't even know, avenues, I suppose.
Right. So normally on a day like today, I would go with wings, you know, or some spicy noodles. But we brought here is a little sorbet and ice cream, some hummus, and then some yogurt type of products. We have vegan and non-vegan for
I like
the crowd.
idea of spicy noodles, though.
Oh yeah.
What do? What's the recipe?
Well, it could be. I want to take it generally. So now since you're asking, angry mac and cheese is a great one, right? So if you take a little hot sauce, a little scallions, either some breadcrumbs, bacon bits, whatever, put that on top. I mean, any kind of like if you've ever had dan noodles or a pad thai, those just like, for example, we have this our liftoffs, which has some like lemongrass vibes, and that you just really just punch things up with that.
Yeah.
Or cosmic dumpling, it's 4 dumplings, but it works great as a noodle sauce. So we'll even do things like gnocchi with like kind of an Asian vibe to it, and a little bit of ground pork, that kind of thing, or tofu.
Sounds
Toss 'em there.
delicious, all of it.
Can we get go?
Yeah, absolutely. So
Get go.
Get me out of here.
I think the idea here is go left to right.
Okay.
And we have some sampling spoons for you. So just go ahead and who's sampling?
Dive in.
Well, we can. Yeah, we'll just.
Yeah.
Right?
Which one?
Thank you.
Help yourself to
Thank
a
you
spoon.
very much.
And I'll just dispense our hot sauce here, which is Cherry Bomb, which is one of our original, well, actually second round sauces. So originally came up with this Good Karma, Bad Karma. Cherry Bomb was just a couple of years later. Lake Ontario cherry. We use local cherries, onions, peppers, and locally roasted coffee from Union Place.
Loaded this guy
in
up.
Henrietta. There you go.
I don't know if you want to get a shot of that, whichever camera.
Now, one thing I notice with a lot of your hot sauces that you don't see with some of the bigger names is like when you look at this, you can see the stuff that's in it. It's not just a liquid coming out of there.
No, yeah, that's right. So we use a
There's
lot
some
of whole vegetables and fruits in there, and so there's a lot more fiber, more flavor, and it's not just strange.
There's some heat, man.
That one's warm. That one's warm.
But I'll tell you what, with the mango,
the mango's adding a little extra punch to that too, because it's.
that's good.
That is good.
I never would have thought of that.
Well,
I
the
actually
ice cream,
really
not
do
so
like
bad.
that. I know.
If you want to take the heat off, it's a little of this. We'll straighten it
Yeah,
out.
it balances out because I feel a little something, but it's not. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that sounds like a challenge.
I'm on
there.
board with that combination.
Yeah. So. Vince is here helping me out, and he picked these selections for you. And I guess he didn't want to start you on mild whatsoever, so you started on hot.
Great.
Oh,
And then
are
we're
we
just
working our way back?
And then we're escalating from there.
Oh, okay, okay, good.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
So no mild for you. So
Yeah.
here, the second option we have here is hummus from Ithaca Hummus. It's just a plain hummus, but we're going to spike it with some Ghost Island, which has got some Caribbean fruit and mustard and some West Indies curry vibes to it.
Sold.
So I think this is just a free for all. Just if you get your spoon set up, I will address your.
Okay, I'm gonna double dip people.
Yeah, no, there's no choice
We don't
but
have
to
enough
double dip.
spoons out here.
Let's take different corners.
Or I could just dress the whole top.
We're
of
all
it.
family.
Oh, no, it's all right.
Here. I'll make it more efficient for you.
Thank you.
Do like a.
Excellent.
If anything, I'll double dip the ice.
I think we had a crisis.
Ready
of
for this?
spoons.
Cheers.
Take another corner.
Okay. And go right there.
Thank you.
Oh, I like that a lot.
Oh man, that's hot.
Uh-oh.
That's good though.
Okay,
I
dip,
really
though.
like that.
Was
It's
it spiked and
a
then
little bit. It's not
dropped
too
off.
bad.
That was nice.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I like that a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I would never
Never
think.
think of these combinations. Yeah.
Yeah,
We're on the same
exactly.
Is
wavelength.
that one hotter than the one we just had?
Oh yeah. We're going.
Really?
We're going
Yeah,
up.
it is. Yeah, it is.
Well, you want to try it
Yeah,
straight?
it is.
Yeah.
I'll try it straight too. I feel like maybe.
Maybe that's the way to go.
I think the hummus
Avoid the
might have.
double dipping here because we seem to have a spoon
Really
shortage.
nice flavor combo. Thank you.
Ooh,
I'll do a
wow,
chip.
there it is.
There you go.
Okay.
Straight
It's
spoons.
good though.
Thank you.
It's good.
Heat hits different people different ways, and so there isn't always going to be agreement on which is hotter when people try sauces because they're your sensitivity to
No, but
acid
you're
or
right. That
sweetness.
is. That's definitely hotter. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, but it's not insanely hot. That's like one of my
Any water?
everyday sauces.
We
No.
didn't bring any water.
Any milk?
No.
Well,
Just
there's
this
ice cream
here.
Ice
Oh,
cream.
Is
yeah.
anyone gonna finish this?
We have this.
I'm already hot.
And we have this.
You're all right. Lopez
Okay.
power through.
Yeah.
All right.
So now,
It's really not that bad.
Yeah, sure. Remember what he just said. Heat hits people differently.
Okay.
It's hitting me hard.
I'll shame you.
so our last sauce here is again we don't sell in these bottles. If you are looking for the sauces, you're going to find them in woozy bottles, and again you can find Some of our best sellers are going to be in Wegmans and Whole Foods and Redbird Market, which was the very first shop, best hot sauce shop in the village of Fairport by far. And Niblax is a great place right down the road. They have the full line. Cook's World and several hundred other retailers if you look at our website. But anyway, Funkin' Yellow, this is just coming off the last season of Hot Ones. We had to spike it up with a little bit of extra pepper. Again, these are locally grown peppers, yellow moruga, which is a little more exotic, Scotch bonnet, habanero, fatale, all things that are grown within 50 miles of here. With our, I had my own farm. I've brought in my brother-in-law who has my equipment and some other local farmers down through Penn Yan, Dundee, and that's where we get all our peppers.
Are you okay down there, my friend?
I think we have
I'm great, but this is
He's
fantastic,
okay.
though.
Okay. All right, we have like a couple
Ashley's
seconds
yelling in
left.
our ear.
All right,
I'll do it.
Let's do it.
I
know,
Yeah,
with
let's
the
do
chip.
it. Do we need the yogurt for this or no?
I think you may want to just go straight for maximum
really?
impact. Maximum impact. At this point, why not?
Maximum impact.
All right.
Yeah.
Cheers. Hey, thanks so much for coming on
Cheers.
the show.
Yes,
We
we're not going to be able to.
appreciate it.
Cheers.
What?
We gotta go. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was
We'll be right
maximum
back.
impact.
We might not be able to talk during final thoughts, though.
Ooh. Final thoughts of the morning on our Rochester. This is really cool. Karma Sauce, thanks so much for coming in and
Thank you all for
cleansing our palates.
It's the hottest
Sinuses.
thought of the morning. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That is
We need
for
some
sure.
heat today. Too cold outside.
Exactly.
Somebody sitting at home, they want to learn more about Karma Sauce or they want to buy it. Where do they go?
So karmasauce.com, you can find all of our retailers across the country there.
Okay.
Wegmans, Whole Foods, Redbird Market, Niblax, Cook's World, and many other local places.
Anywhere local. That does it for us here on Arc Rochester. Wake up with us again tomorrow morning starting at 4:57 over on the other channel.
13 WHAM ABC. See you much more for much more. I can't even talk straight.
Midday
Much
news.
more live local news. 13 WHAM news at midday. We'll see you then.
Bye.